Hey, coming up next, you'll have an opportunity to hear from an experienced legal nurse consultant who will say to you, this is not my first rodeo, as we say in the United States, meaning I've been in this field for more than 30 years. Cheryl Gatti is a legal nurse consultant who has experience both as an expert witness for med-surg cases, as well as an independent consultant working behind the scenes. And she is now at the other end of her career as she begins to wind down her business. An ideal time for her to come on the show and share some of the wisdom that she acquired as a result of working in this field for so many years. I know you're going to enjoy Cheryl's podcast. And now I'll introduce Cheryl to you and ask Cheryl, what were some of the topics that we covered in your podcast?
Thanks, Pat. We talked about a number of things, and we started off with how I began my career 30 years ago, which is a very different experience than those of you listening are going to have. But there are many things that I am able to offer as I see as advice to people that are coming in as new legal nurse consultants. Talked a little bit about how we developed our business and what I developed as a partnership initially, and what I thought about partnerships in starting a business, particularly as a legal nurse consultant. We talked about my experience as an expert witness and how I would advise legal nurse consultants coming in what they should do, or if that's an opportunity that they should avail themselves to. And then we talked about different opportunities that I had throughout my career and how I accepted them and what I thought about them, and how I developed that into expansion of my business. We also talked about writing and developing writing and communication skills, and how I personally developed that in my practice, and what ideas that I offered to new LNCs that they can use as well in their practice.
You'll get a lot of pearls of wisdom from Cheryl, who looks back on her career, as she has said, from 30 years ago when she got started, and she's been continuously in business and very successful and well-respected in the field. Cheryl Gatti, Gatti, and I will be coming up next on Legal Nurse Podcast. Be sure to catch her show.